Hello. Today I'm doing a review of the Jebao DCT 8000 return pump. This is a little atypical of reviews for me. Normally I like to show the product in question. The problem is that I just couldn't get good enough lighting to really be able to do a good job. And of course having all the additional, shake and everything else involved. It presented kind of a logistical hassle for it. So, and given the fact that it's just kind of buried down in the recesses of the sump, it's hard to get a good shot of it anyways. The Jebao DCT 8000, I got it as part of the used setup that I currently have with my 90 gallon. It came with the sump and part of a package deal that I got from my local fish store. As I understand it, I'm not really sure how old it is. I think it had roughly about a year of use on it before I got it, so I did buy it used. I have now had it for just over 2 years, so it's probably had about a total of just over 3 years of use on it. And it's been a wonderful pump. It's fairly silent. You can hear maybe a low hum if you're right near the stand of the tank, so that, for people who are wondering whether or not it's quiet, yeah, it's pretty quiet for a return pump. If you bought a really high-end system, you could probably end up with, a nicer return pump, but for the money, you're going to be really hard-pressed to beat the Jebao DC series. So you can pick them up for Amazon. I just checked the price last night, and it came out at right around $111 or $112. Good luck getting a decent canister filter for that price. For one that's applicable for saltwater applications, that is. It's very reasonably priced for a return pump, and as I said, that was a cost new. If you get one as part of a used package deal, even better. It's if memory serves me correctly, it's between about 4.5 and 5 inches long, about 2.5 to 3 inches wide, and about 3.5 inches. No, I'm sorry, it's a little bit taller than that. I'd say between 3.5 and 4 inches tall. It is, not a super huge pump. But it's great for, somebody who's looking for like a 75, 90, maybe even up to about a 100-gallon tank, with an applicable size sump on there, if you're going up to about, I'd say, a 40 breeder on a sump. The combination of the display tank size with the, and with the sump size going along with it, it would be a good choice. If you're going for something a bit larger, then obviously stepping up to one of the nicer models, the DCT 12,000 or especially 15,000 if you got a really good size one. Now the max flow rating for the DCT 8000 is officially 2,136 gallons per hour. Last I checked the spec sheet. I run mine at about 40%, keeping in mind I'm running a 90-gallon pre-drilled reef tank with a 29-gallon sump, and 40% seems to be great. I've tried it at 50, and the water levels get goofy. 60, and you're looking at a scene from the Oregon coast with waves crashing into everything. I kid you not, it turned that thing into a churning cauldron at about 60%. So it's got good, strong flow to it, I don't, recommend, running it fully cranked up or whatever, even if you had a tank that was larger, just because it would be really hard to get the flow dialed in right, making sure you're getting the right flow to your skimmer and everything else that's hooked up to it. I run it about 40%. It's got the nice feed cycle and timer on there, which makes it nice and easy when it comes feed time. The feed timer is 10 minutes long, which is plenty. Sometimes I'll even kick it off early if I'm in a hurry or whatever, and I need to get out of the house or something. I'll just, hit the button and then it'll go ahead and reset. But all in all, it's a great pump, fairly quiet. It's been very durable. I haven't done a whole lot of maintenance to it, and it just keeps working. It's a workhorse. So I would have no qualms whatsoever if this pump died tomorrow and going and immediately ordering the exact same one, or maybe a slightly more powerful one as a replacement. One of the things to remember is that when you're looking at selecting a return pump, you want to look at, not necessarily running your return pump at its max capacity, because it's going to wear out a lot faster. So I would say, if you can keep one in the, 50% or lower range, then it's better for the life of the return pump, in my opinion, and it's not putting as much strain on it to try and keep up with the average demand of your tank. So anyways, that's just kind of a basic review of the Jebao DCT 8000 and why I consider it to be a excellent choice. In terms of bang for buck, you're going to be really hard pressed to beat it for performance, durability, and everything for the money. You'll read some of the online reviews, and they're kind of a mixed bag, but the bottom line is you can even find mixed reviews on Ecotech Marine products and some of the other higher end products, as far as return pumps that are out there. So anyways, that's all I've got, and thanks for watching.